followed by another surge of applause. 30 years, I say. Betsy and I, 30 years. That's when we officially started our journey together, and that's when all this began. Of course, if I go back to the very beginning, when my great-great-grandfather Augustus created the original recipe for Bulleit Bourbon, we go back 160 years or so. And speaking of old, did I mention that today is my birthday? Now a cheer. I shake my head slowly and whisper, "Extraordinary." I pause again, look over the crowd, and close my eyes. In my mind's eye, I see bottles of Bulleit Bourbon and Bulleit Rye lined up on a shelf, the bottles draped with double gold medals from the San Francisco World Spirits Competition and other international competitions, not just once, but year after year. Extraordinary. How did this happen? How did I get here? It was simple, really, but not easy, not close to easy. I went one bartender, one handshake, one sip at a time. 11 years ago. Try it, I say. The brute of a bartender wearing a lumberjack's shirt and a bushy, flame-colored beard swipes a rag across the bar. He's a human mountain, 6'5", 250 pounds, a three-way hyphenate, manager, barkeep, bouncer, slinging shots, beers, and hardly ever mixing cocktails in this, call it, rustic bar in Kansas City. Bars like these on the east and west coasts have started to become trendy, some heading toward hipster, and a few places have seen the emergence of a cocktail culture. No sign of that here. I would call this a hillbilly bar, without a shred of disrespect. I myself am a born and bred Kentuckian and proud of it. The place smells of pine disinfectant, grilled burgers and onions, and whiskey. An American pub, catering to business types on the move or on the make, sitting shoulder to shoulder with blue-collar regulars in this home away from home, or pit stop, or a place to forget, fortify, or escape. A familiar place. I've been here before. Or have I? I've been to similar bars for days, and I'll continue tomorrow. If I don't come here, I'll bring my sample bottles to another bar, and then another, and another. I don't stop. I can't. I can't be stopped. It's 11:50 in the morning, 10 minutes before the bartender unlocks the front door and ushers in the day trippers. Plenty of time. I tap, tap, tap the lip of the bottle of bourbon I've placed on the bar. I grin at it. I do. I grin because I know the honey-colored liquor inside intimately, and I know the convoluted, impossible journey that brought the bottle and me here. It's 2006, and at this moment, I don't know how the tale ends. I do know three things. 1. The saga comes with some history, beginning 160 years ago in the Old West. 2. It's a miracle I'm standing here in this bar, a miracle I'm standing at all, a miracle I'm alive. And 3. Our little brand brings in virtually no cash flow. We've got a minuscule marketing budget, and few people have even heard of my upstart bourbon. All that adds up to one simple, incontrovertible fact. I really need to make this sale. Try it, I say to the bartender again. I nudge the bottle of bourbon another inch forward into his sight line and spin it to make sure the orange label faces him head on. He hitchhikes his thumb at a row of liquor bottles crammed onto a shelf buckling behind him. "I'm overstocked," he says. "Well," I say, "too much of anything is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough." The bartender frowns. "Huh?" "Mark Twain," I say. "Ah." He shimmies his massive shoulders as if shaking off fleas, flips the rag over, and resumes wiping down the bar. "Got to remember that one." "Good. Clearly you have an appreciation for the best." He folds the bar rag into quarters, tosses it aside, picks up the bottle of bourbon, and squints at the label. "Bulleit?"